I was born ready because we are live. We are 5-ish, 4-ish, 3-ish, 2-ish, 1-ish. Yeah, we're live. We are live, guys. LASC Open Mic Night. How about a round of applause for your host tonight? Wow, what a crew we have this evening. Yes, we have a crew inside and out. That's right. We have a guy who has the nicest body that I pulled up and was looking at him. And then I was like, oh. Because I was like, is he coming into the open mic? I love the fact that we have a guy here that's 6'8", okay? And he thinks that he's the tallest man that's ever been here. Wow. Until the 7-foot guy came in the other night. And my girl from Jersey was like, you got some tall people in that class. I was like, well, don't say that in front of my husband. Hey. Oh, Shannon, let the music play. Yeah, we got our eye open here.
Dude's back up.
He says, well, let me see, because we got to see what's coming in. Have a way of entry. Okay, I need you know what I need? Don't laugh, but I got a gun in this drawer.
Wait, really?
It's not real, but you know what? It scares motherfuckers. Oh my God, I talk like that. I was so kidding about that.
So no one's watching.
It's in the top drawer.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, take it out.
Alright.
We need it. We need it. You know why? Because it's fake. Oh, there you go. Can I have a piece? Can I have a piece? Just to let you know that this is how I roll, okay? And they don't know the difference.
Jesus.
I know, it's crazy, right? But I got so quiet in here.
Is that the Terminator again?
They don't know.
Is that the one
They
that
just run. They just run. The other lady thinks I have gasoline in my water bottle because I told her I did. And I said, I'm from New York. You can't call me that. She said to me, you black nigger. She said, you nigger, taking all our white men. And I was like, what? And she sat there and she had her hair covered in aluminum foil, okay? And she just kept saying it over and over again. And I said to her, next time you call me that, when I come back, I'm going to have to throw gasoline on you. She said, what? And I said, I have gasoline. I'm from New York, and we put you on fire. I said, read the papers, watch TV. Walked away. Next time she did it, I came out, and I took that geyser, whatever, took the label off, and she started screaming, help me! She's got gasoline! So, I see her the next night, and I'm getting ready for her to call me the N-lady again. And as I sit there, guess what she got with her? She got like this 22-year-old boy with her, right? And she was rolling a joint. She had pink lipstick on. I was like, look at her. She had fixed her aluminum foil. I was like, look at her. Because when you meet people like that, you wonder how. But a little bit about myself. I didn't always do stand-up comedy. Obviously, I have a show this Saturday, guys. For a minute, you gotta suffer. And yeah, I'm going to be at the Chateau. I will be with Mike Marino. And to get a discount on that, you just put in the family. It's called Welcome to the Family. Obviously, I'm doing a show that you guys have never seen before. I don't want you to be offended in any sense of the word. It's an Italian show. I'm from New Jersey. I got a history of other things. Whatever, whyever, however, I do these shows with my guy Mike Marino, and I would ask that you guys support him, follow him, like him. You guys are going to want to be at Uncle Vinny's when you get to be headliners and go down the shore, which is not owned by Vinny, by the way. It's owned by Dino, and never make that mistake, because I did. All right, because I was like, can I see Vinny, please? And they were just like, you know what happened to Vinny? I was like, I didn't know. Then you want to be like, did he kill? And they're like, all right, that's that comedy talk. That's going on. You should know Michael. You should know how he really markets himself because nobody else did. So he's New Jersey's bad boy comedy, and it's an interesting mix, an eclectic mix when you can find Italians out here. There's no Italians out here. So when you see this, I hope you understand what pasta visual and pasta vigile and nigga and all that stuff is. Nigga toes, yeah, that's what they used to call. You know what nigga toes are. When you're a racist, you know what nigga toes are. Everybody who's a racist knows, but I didn't know. I thought it was Italian dialect growing up. I'm going to the Biondo Brothers, I'm getting nigga toes, walnuts, everything. And then once I went with my black family and I said to my aunt, I said, I want some nigga toes. She said, what did you say? I said, I want some nigga toes. I said, nigga toes. All of those over there are nigga toes. And she said to me, it starts with the letter B. It's Brazilian nuts. I was like, wow, I didn't know, because I thought they were nigga toes. I don't know how I came up with that, but I'll need a tow truck at the end of this show. The Biondo family will be after me after this. I'm just kidding, Biondos. You know I love you. Jersey love. I'm supporting Jersey. I'm talking about the family.
Jersey, baby!
Make America Italian again. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. I'm going to be there just like Frank Sinatra. I'm stuck. Come on in. Speaking of Italians, from the tip of the boot, we have Albert Lincoln's here. Albert Lincoln's here tonight.
Oh, shit.
And he is, and I got something for you. Because you know what we have to have? A combination.
No, it's okay. Oh, I thought you were on.
Ah!
I'm sorry. Let me sit down and shut up.
Can I tell you? I just think this is the greatest place in the world because you guys are the greatest people, and without you, I would not have a reason to come out on an empty stomach. And so tonight on the board, let's give it up for Samantha and Luke, who are managing the live stream here. There's no volume. I'm making believe we do this all the time because I got, you know what? For everybody that says nobody watches the show, everybody calls.
There's a lot of fucking people watching.
There's so many people.
At least 61.
I watch it all the time when I'm not here.
It's so crazy though.
Tracy watches it all the time.
I do.
Thank you. Thank you.
I do. I do.
And when you see there's no volume, you must tell me.
Oh, I did. I was like, there's no volume, but I was asleep. I was tired. I'm sorry, son. I love you. I forgot.
I could leave one night.
I just forgot. I thought you
Just one night, I thought I could leave. I said, you know what? And I was all dressed up for the show and everything. And I couldn't get through it. I just couldn't get through it. I was like, I'm going to be very sick right here in front of everyone. Yes, because I get that thing in my stomach that nobody's interested about. I've turned so Jewish. I went to the doctor yesterday. No, and it took me so long because I'm going to the doctor, right? To the doctor. You know what kind of, it's the doctor. And so being black, I had to get ready, put my powder on, you know, because I'm going to the doctor, right? So I said to him, you want me to take off my clothes? And he said, oh, no. And I was like, oh, my. The comedy just doesn't stop. It's so his body. Wow.
Do it that way again. You will never do it that way again.
Never.
Never.
He said, oh, no.
But it's recorded.
It's recorded. That's okay. I made a mistake. I thought he was a Mexican Jew. I made that mistake. He's like, no, I'm from Argentina. I was like, oh, well. She goes,
My mother.
I know. Argentinian Jew.
Mm-hmm.
¿Cómo estás?
What I
They speak in Spanish. And then the Chileans are like, no, they want to speak like us. They say that they're us. I love your socks, by the way. They're fabulous, fantastic.
Tracy socks.
Tracy socks are hot, and he's got both of them the same color, unlike my husband who went to court with two different shoes and blamed me. Two different shoes, completely different, screaming at me from court that I put them together. You put my shoes together! And I'm thinking, you can't tell that you buckled one and just go, because you just slipped it on, probably, that tie-up. That's what you do, keep the knots in there, let them go into pee, stuff like that. But that's right, it's a New York state of mind. And right now, I'm going to bring up a Boston genius. She's getting ready to do a showcase, and we're going to support her for her 5 minutes of fame, because everybody is a star. And without further hesitation, let's bring up the comedy of the one and only Jillian Rachel Baker.
Wow, you made me sound pretty exotic, right? Yeah, no, it's so nice to be here. Thanks for having me. Yeah, so you made me sound very exotic, but my name is actually Jillian Rachel Baker. It's the whitest shit ever. And mind you, it's great for getting a job. I've had 3 interviews today. But not so great for getting that D, you know? But, you know, let's be honest, men don't care what your name is when they're trying to, you know, they don't care what your name is. I got like 3 holes, 1, 2, 3, you choose, right? If you couldn't tell, I'm plus size, you know? So, yeah, come on, body inclusivity, you know? And like if Michelle Obama and Lizzo went to the IVF clinic, I think that's what you get. And on behalf of the plus size community, I just have one question for Hollywood. How did America Ferrera fit into Blake Lively's jeans and Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants?
Wow.
Did y'all see that movie? Do y'all know Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants? No, okay, so pretty much the premise is 4 girls have separate summer vacations and they all fit the same jeans. But there's Blake Lively, who's a skinny white bitch, size 0, and America Ferrera, giving 14, 16. So I'm like, were they jeggings or was it fashion over curve? Like, what were we doing? It wasn't because of friendship, right? Like, do I got the wrong friends? Because I've been trying to lose weight. So do I need a skinny white bitch to be my friend? But then I'm going to keep staying fat because I don't like skinny white bitches, you know? So
So, last year was really rough for me. 2022 was not kind. I lost my job at this company, called Facebook. Yeah, the app you don't use anymore because your grandpa's on there. Not you. You're not a grandpa.
Oh, no,
You're not a grandpa. No, you young. Black don't crack.
Oh God.
You know that. And the thing about getting laid off that's most annoying is not like the messages from your coworkers being like, "Oh, Jillian, I'm so sorry. I can't believe this happened to you. I'm so gutted for you. No need to respond." And I just feel like white people are like Guardians of the Galaxy. They show up but aren't useful. And these tech companies are dropping employees like mixtapes. Have y'all seen the news? Like every Friday there's a new release. Google dropping Friday, ship out to be crazy, like, subscribe, share with your network. And I feel like Meta was really doing something because they dropped like 11,000 of us, but Google was like, we about to do 12. You know? And I was like, dang, you won that rap battle, it's fine. And what else can I tell you guys? I mean, yes, so I got laid off. Oh, also, a black man rear-ended me on the first day of Black History Month last year. So, black on black crime, obviously. And I'm just really pissed at God because when I asked to get rammed by more black guys last year, this is not what I had in mind. Like, I wanted back shots, not whiplash. And I got a fucking concussion. So now I'm just as dumb as most of my friends. I'm like, dang, I was overperforming my whole life. 2. Thank you. Come on, 2.
Hey.
Exactly. Come on, 2. But despite everything that happened last year, I fulfilled my New Year's resolutions. I was actually pretty good at them. I wanted to do 2 things. I wanted to start dating again, and also help the homeless. So I started to date a homeless rapper. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone because I worked at Facebook. I'm efficient. Hire me, right? And I don't like to call him homeless because I heard that's like not politically correct anymore. So I just said that he was a minimalist. Like he packs light, And what I loved about homeless rapper was that he loved me for me. He loved my cooking, my cleaning, my hairy vagina. I think he was just happy to eat. And he was so resourceful. Like, did you know that you could shower at Planet Fitness for $10 a month? He taught me that. And one day I heard him just spitting these bars in the studio or my closet. And do you guys want to hear this? Want to hear these bars?
Yeah.
Okay. It went something like this. But actually, does anyone want to drop me a beat?
Boom. Boom.
Get the fuck out.
Okay. Okay. Black woman, I'll do it myself. It's fine. It's all right. Okay. Cool. I'll do it myself. Black woman, we always do. It's fine. He said, "Only God is my witness. Freshen up, Planet Fitness. I drive her to the beach, park my car, skeet skeet. Gas tank on E. Hey, babe, can you spot me? I bring her sloppy joes, and she give me sloppy toppy."
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I heard in the closet. And I'm outside yeah, I need to get this nigga out of my house. All right, my name's Jillian, and that's my time.
Where can they find you?
Where can we find you?
Oh, you can find me unemployed on LinkedIn, Jillian Baker, the only black one you see. And also Jillian_Rachel16, and I'm plus size and open to work. Thank you.
There you go. What's that time on that?
That was 5. That was 4:50.
Hey.
That was
All right,
perfect.
you gotta go over some stuff, but other than that,
That was beautiful.
that was beautiful. What made you say fucking for the concussion?
Wow.
I'm just curious.
Want me to say fucking?
Yeah, you didn't even hear yourself, right?
I said fucking?
Yeah.
You said.
Dang, I tried so hard.
And you almost had that. Not that it matters, because it's okay, but I'm just saying, if you ever needed that, you almost had it.
I almost had it, okay. I tried
You
so hard.
almost
I
had
tried
that.
to avoid it.
I
I
know.
tried so hard.
Just so you could do everything, that's all. That's all it is, man. It's
Yes.
about being inclusive and not alienating.
Exactly.
And that you're able to do that. And the only one that I've really seen that was able to do this so well is I brought an African to an Orthodox temple, a rehab facility. They're all Orthodox Jews with the top hats, press on dreadlocks, the whole 9, right? And let me tell you, I said,
What?
before I go further with this person, I'm going to see how this works out, because Jews and blacks will kill you in the audience. They will. Jews are terrible. If you're Jewish, you go on stage, first thing they'll scream is, I saw that on Seinfeld.
Saw.
Jackie Mason was funnier. Oh, you do everything. Black people just start talking in front of you. And you know what I tell them? I had teenagers. Go right ahead. I'm used to being ignored. Keep eating. Keep eating. Keep eating. And I really kind of forgot the point of that story because I did have a concussion. But I do know, yeah, so someone had taken a class with me to get a clean tape and they made a complaint that when they got their tape that it wasn't clean. And yelped to me for not giving them what I promised. And who thought you were going to come out and say, yo, motherfuckers, what's up? Like, nobody told you to do that. But back to the show I was talking about. Right, so what it was is that the African comedians tend to be storytellers and not have to add on all this stuff, whether it's eating the tuchus and this and that, and they have stories, and it's something that has to do with food. And what do Jews love more than anything? Food. It's just like, right, while they're serving you, when you're out with, like, my husband, let's just use him as an example, because he's not here, but someone, you already have food, and you're talking about what you're going to order next time you're here. It's like always thinking about food. And then Anya was talking about how Africans do the same. That's why they overfill the food, except that it's not the same food as the other kids on the school bus. It's goat's head soup. It's all, I mean, it was hysterical, and they all got him, because everybody who's black can get along with and understand a Jewish perspective, because it's all the same thing. It's all the same thing. Like, for example, you don't know Jeffrey Fleighton. He's a lawyer, he's crazy, but he does this routine about his mother, and he was raised Orthodox. Anytime anybody came to the house, his mother would say, don't answer the door. And that's so much like my mother, who was a black man. Don't you answer my door. I clean up. Don't you open that door. Don't open that door. Because you have to clean up. But what I'm saying is the universality of it, like, he's just so universal the way he did it. And so you just want to appeal to everyone. That's why when you're a woman, you do a period joke, it's got to be the funniest. Because you're just not the first to do it. That night or any night. So that's why. Other than that, I'm so sorry to talk this way to everyone, because I wanted to bring up some talent. Let's bring up this guy, big talent. Let's give it up for Henry Laz, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see him.
Cool pants.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. How's everyone doing, guys?
Good.
Wednesday night? Are we Sam, you want to shut the fuck up, maybe? It's funny because, like, I love... This is the thing, like... I took my mom here, and she, like...
She loved her.
Yeah, we went on vacation in Europe shortly after we went here, and my mom kept saying, like, you need to hang out with more people like Sam. You weren't lost either. She said, that's Tracy, he's so cute. I'm serious. You came up while we were in England. Yeah, she called you cute. She's a sweetheart. I love her.
She's a sweetheart.
She is.
Oh, she's the best.
That made my week, bro.
Oh. You know, because she means it. She does. Yeah. So, moving on, I got a flat tire last night. Yeah. I was doing third wheel, and I was on my way back, driving an hour away to do a 5-minute mic in which I had to get a tarot card reading in the middle of it. It's the shtick. Yeah, men will do anything for stage time. Can you say? So, and I was driving back. I immediately noticed it. I'm driving, and it's just, I don't know if it's like a pop, but like, you know when there's not 4 working wheels in your car. So, like, I pull off to the side, try not to murder any families of 4, you know. And I didn't think that was funny. Alright. Appreciate it. So I pull off to the shoulder on I-10, and I go to the back of my car, and I call my mom, and I'm like, Mom, do I have a spare? I should have just checked instead of calling her, but I called her, and it's like 2 a.m. for her. I'm like, by the way, my tire's flat. She was like, alright, call AAA, here's the number. So I spend like 30 minutes. I have tried jacking the car up. I eventually get it. And I'm trying to take the nuts off, which is not the right sequence of events. Yeah, Shannon knows. Shannon, you could tell, is like looking at me. So, and I'm trying to get the nuts off, and it's not working. What a surprise. And eventually, like, I put my car down. It's been like 30 minutes. I call AAA. So I call AAA. They're like, "Where are you?" I'm in California, but your account, but your account's registered in New York. So they had to transfer me to the New York office, so that. But even though I'm in California, they assured me that the New York office could still take care of me, you know? So I was sent to the California office, nothing they could do. And I was like, the New York office will send a car in California. They're like, yeah, it's fine. So I get to the New York office. They're like, oh, we're going to refer you to the California office. I'm like, no, they just said that to me from the California office, and I was like in a situation where I'm like, I don't know better, so I'm like, all right, I'm sure you know what you're doing. Just transfer me back. So they transfer me back. No one's on the other line, and they just hang up on me. So my phone's at like 10%. Given I have a car, so I can charge it. It's not that big a deal, but I'm thinking like, all right, AAA's been a disaster. I think I'm just gonna see if I can get like a squad car out here.
Right.
You know? For a white Jewish kid from a suburban area, that's my thought process. Like, I don't see anything bad with getting the police involved. So, I call 911. I'm like, 911, what's your emergency? And I'm like, yeah, it's not an emergency, but I kind of need I need help fixing my tire. I know this is douchey. Like I kept calling myself a douche to the 911 operator. Like I know it's kind of douchey to ask for a squad car in Los Angeles to help me fix a tire. And she was like, all right, where are you? I'm on I-10 right by this exit. She was like, all right, put it down, start vaping in my car. Like 7 or 8 minutes later, I'm like looking behind me to see the lights because I assume it's going to be a squad car. But 7 or 8 minutes later, like a car pulls up behind me. It's a highway patrolman, so they don't really have the same lights or whatever. They have those big white lights. And he comes up to my car. I go out. He's like, stay in your car or whatever. I was like, okay. He comes up to the side door. He's like, you vaping in here? I was like, yeah. But luckily I put away the weed pen, so it was just the nicotine vape, so we're fine. Again, I'm white, so it's kind of just like, oh, you're vaping in here? Nice. So, eventually he's like, yeah, you can just stay in the car, and I'm like, here, let me help you guys out. So I helped them out, and he was like, yeah, it's just not normal that we usually fix tires, or help fix tires, and I'm like, yeah, I figured it's not. So it sucks because I figured that maybe they'll have some sort of equipment I didn't have because I just had this set of tools that came with my Volkswagen. But instead, they just put my car on the ground, took the exact wrench I was using that, for the life of me, I tried it both ways, by the way. I did try it with the wheel on the ground, and I still couldn't get the nuts off. So I'm trying it, and immediately this guy just pulls the fucking nuts off. Loosen. And I just feel like a dickhead, and I was supposed to make this clean, because it could have been, but,
Okay.
Okay. And I just felt emasculated. Like, here I was for a half hour, and then these big men just come up, take my wrench. I did jack up the car for them, so I did kind of say to them, like, yeah, it took me 4 tries, so I'm pretty good with this thing at this point. Figured it out. So I got the spare on. Took them maybe 15 minutes, all in all. Really... I gotta give a lot of credit to the highway patrolman. If they weren't technically an officer of the law, I would have tipped them. But, Jewish niceness. Yeah, so I got it fixed today, and while I was getting it fixed, I was eating a nice hot dog, and I got a text from Sunda what the fuck are you what?
No.
Have I been saying her name wrong?
No.
Sunda?
That's it.
Sunda.
Sunda. It's okay.
Sunda, we're fine. Sunda, whatever. Sunda. Okay, so Cronquist texts me, and she's like, my phone's over there. Oh no, I don't, whatever. No, I don't need it. Yeah, it's just the standard Sunda rant. My fingers are cramping texting this. Why the fuck aren't you working harder? Just, standard stuff. Alright. It's like my mom. It's great,
You have to. That's why you're...
I'm with you.
Am I wrong, guys?
No, you're right. But you're like, oh, you're not working hard enough. I got a flat tire driving an hour away to a mic in North Hollywood yesterday.
How was your spot?
It was fine. It was normal.
Welcome.
It was average.
Welcome into, guys.
How we doing, sir? What's your name?
My name's Joe.
Joe.
Who's Joe?
Welcome.
I'll fill them in later, Joe. Come on in.
Okay.
Joe Mama.
Is it
Get the
Joe
fuck
Mama?
out of here.
I'm gonna go kill myself.
Joe Reed.
R-E-E. Okay.
Douche.
You're not performing. right?
Joe Mama's my Xbox.
$5.
Joe Mama's
His
like,
Xbox name.
you're investing in a business now, smart man.
Yeah.
Wish I could do that every week.
Man in the Blackhawks hat.
How you doing?
You a Blackhawks fan? Just like the hat, or
I like the hat. And
Yeah.
Black Hawk.
what do you you think the Blackhawks are racist? Like the name or whatever?
No.
I agree with you. No, I genuinely do. And let me explain why. All those teams, by the way, were made with the best intentions. Like, I saw a thing on the Indians recently, it's probably floating around Instagram, about how, like, their name originated because they had 2 Native Americans on the team, and they were jokingly like, why don't we call ourselves the Cleveland Indians? And then they did call themselves the Cleveland Indians. So it was, like, meant to be endearing, similar to the Redskins, they had Native Americans in their backing. Whereas the Blackhawks aren't named after any specific tribe. It's really interesting, and I don't think this is really funny, but they're just named after a man. There was a man about in the 1880s, I'm pretty sure he was most prevalent, named Blackhawk. He was an Indian chief. He was fucking badass. And they named their team after him. So they were the Black Hawks, and they just became the Blackhawks. But, yeah, it's pretty cool. That was just a learning thing. Do I have a one-liner to end it on so I can be funny? So, I've thought about this a little while. I realized recently that I've known I wanted to do stand-up comedy for a long time. And, yeah, the first time I ever tried, this is distracting for a joke, but, the first time I ever tried to do stand-up, I was 12 years old. And it was in my 7th grade English class. And we had this, like, speech contest thing, and there was, like, a comedy thing. I think it was supposed to be, like, you tell a personal experience, but I was going to try and do stand-up, you know? And it was in my English class, so I bombed, obviously. But I think the premise of that first joke I ever really wrote isn't bad. And I'll kind of explain it to you. So I think it's kind of odd that you'll be feeding a baby, like, mushed up peas, and you'll be trying to feed it, and they'll be like, But then you say to that baby, here comes the airplane, it'll be all like, I love terrorism. Malaysia Flight 378 down in my gullet. Here comes the Titanic. Should have ended it a sentence ago. You can follow me on Henry Laz, Instagram. Find me here most days, most nights. Sunday, you tired? I'll host this thing.
Yeah. Don't worry, you're next on the list.
Yay! Go urinate. Hey, if it's a good piss, you better let me know. I'm the piss master.
Okay.
Watch out. Be careful what you wish for. She'll charge you.
I'm the hold on, let me think of something clever. I'm the urination utilitarian. I'm the
Keep talking, bro.
Oh, Professor Piss. There we go. Professor Piss. Yeah, Professor Piss. They call me Professor Piss.
No, he's gone. Give me
Oh,
one
man.
second, guys.
What's up, guy? You look like the year 2007.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I like your hat, though.
Thank you.
I don't know if you've been over
Someone
there.
send me?
We're gonna sit next to each other. No, I like it.
I don't like that.
I like that. Why don't you like
I want
that?
to sit anywhere else. I want to sit over here.
Why? We're both Yankees fans, right? Yeah. Where are you from?
Huh?
Where are you from?
Crown Heights.
There you go. Fuck yeah. From Scarsdale, so I'm like a fake New Yorker. But also, I don't say.
I'm from. All right. Thank you so much. I don't want you guys to think that the cops are going to be here all the time.
Wait, the cops are here?
They're here now.
Why?
Because the
I
homeless
have
dude
a
was
guy
bananas.
outside.
Can I talk to the cops?
No.
Be very nice to them.
She didn't say no. You should not have said yes.
I always say yes. These are
I mean,
my
not that I
friends.
would ever be mean to a cop. I think cops are great. They helped me out a lot last night, guys. Like,
That's just
I have utmost respect for them.
But you know what? That's what people do in Jersey. That's why we're not defunding anybody. They have to change tires.
Relax.
You see what I mean? Instead of saying suburbia, you can go right to like Upper West Side or whatever, wherever you are, and then boom, you're there. I'm letting Luke handle this because he's white.
You have no idea what happened before. There was a massage parlor here, and they raided it, and they came in here.
Wait, why'd
And
they
everybody
raid it?
was laughing at them, and they were real cops.
Why'd they raid it?
Yes, and they had the SWAT team, and they had the spit shields. And everybody was laughing harder. Yeah, exactly. They just kept laughing, and they were like, because I'm the only black one, you know what I mean? I'm like, stop laughing, y'all, because, you know. And they were like, who owns this place? And then they handcuffed the girls outside, and I see all these Asian girls like this, and they're all handcuffed, and I couldn't do it. And I just couldn't see it, and so I said, I have a 2:30 appointment.
Yeah,
It was that place.
I had a question. Why were they being raided? The nail
We're doing
salon?
hit and runs.
What does that mean?
Yeah, you're young. It's a live show. You know what I mean? It's a meet and greet. It's a you know.
Oh, they were a hand job parlor.
Yeah, I'm just saying, yeah. All I know is that a couple of, 2 months before the pandemic, the one woman says, I have to give you something. You're my friend. I was like, what is it? She gave me this box of hydrogen peroxide and these masks. And they moved out in the middle of the night. But she was like, stop using alcohol. Use hydrogen. And so I was looking at it. It was in a spray bottle. Have you ever seen hydrogen peroxide made in a spray bottle?
I have some.
Well, guess what? It was made in China. I'm just saying.
But what is it?
I don't know. It's what she was cleaning their surfaces with. So they know something. She knew before, it was just like, we got to go. I was like, wow, because the cops didn't scare you. I was saying, what scared her so bad?
Right.
She knew there was a disease coming around here.
Uh-huh.
But we know we have the funny coming. So let's keep the funny going while Luke handles the cops. Oh, you're back. I didn't see you back. You got the report and everything? Because we got to make a report. All right?
Put Luke
Thank
on
you,
stage
Luke.
so he could explain what happened.
Well, we're not going to do that yet because we have the comedy of Tracy Harris here tonight. So we're going to bring up Tracy.
There he
Get the
is.
show going.
Tracy Harris!
So wild night, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know if you knew, but it was like this strong buff dude outside just
Right.
menacing. What the fuck is going on? And you said something about your boyfriend. I thought it was him. He kind of looked, I mean, he had prison shoes on, like the county shoes. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I was a little scared. I get afraid of black people too, y'all. That dude freaked me the fuck out. I was like, hey, what's up, buddy? Yeah. He was like, how you doing? I'm like, please, God, no. No. Well, yeah, man, I thought I recognized him because I live in the hood. So I was like, oh, shit, is that the homie that's by the Jack in the Box on Normandy? And it's a lot of, I mean, I grew up around, crackheads all my life, dog. And it's like, we always had a crackhead for each street. Like, for Vermont, it was some dude with, like a weird thing over his head. And then we had one dude on, Western. When I used to get out of school, he used to be there just, being a fucking crackhead. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, look at, we didn't really have a name for him. I don't know if we did, but I just remember him. Anyway, let's get to comedy, right? You guys are like, enough information, cocksucker. Get to it. All right. I don't know what else to say, but I'm thinking I had an anxiety attack at work, and I'll tell you why. Because I started crying at work. It's the first time I've been taking these edibles. So whenever I get super high, I get fucking emotional. I get super emotional. And I listened to this podcast and everybody was fucking happy for what they had. Like, oh yeah, my mom died when I was 18. Oh my God, but I've learned from it. And I was like, damn, that's crazy because my dad died when I was 17. So I was thinking oh my God, yeah. I understand with that sentiment. And people are kind of one-upping each other. Like, oh no, my sister died and she had cancer and I saw it. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I kept thinking about my brother. I'm like, oh my God, I still got a brother. I'm living life. I started crying, right? I'm crying. I'm ugly crying. Ugly. And I'm like, I'm at work. So my coworker pops up on me. It's scary. You never want to get popped up while you crying and shit. And, all right, nah, it's cool, New Jersey. Are you? I don't know because you came in. And people start making fun of you.
It's so good.
Appreciate you, bro. Cool guy.
I was trying to
But
sit
anyway,
next
I
to
forgot
it,
what
not
else I was talking about.
Don't blame the weed.
Don't blame the weed. No, I'm not high yet, but I got the edibles in my pocket. Got one, 50 milligrams. Sit down and go for a ride. 50. I'm not fucking around. I go deep. Especially at work. Fuck it.
Fuck yeah.
Going all the way.
Yeah.
Fuck work.
I agree.
But I hate when people try to start talking to me when it hits. Like, you ever be walking, you're like, dog, I'm wondering when this is gonna hit, and it's starting to hit you, you're like, oh shit. And then you get that anxiety for like 10 minutes. Of just death. Everything. Car crashes, fire. How people died in the 1800s. My relationship to my grandma. Shit like that. All the dumb shit you've done in your life just starts to come back to you in a rush. You're like, oh damn, when someone goes like, how'd your day going? You're like, get the fuck away from me. I'm panicking. Fuck. That doesn't also scare. I'm fucked. Let me redo that again. I'm not gonna redo it. But anyway, my friends, I'm 24, bro, and I've been living for. Well, yeah, thank you, bro. I appreciate that. A lot of people are like, fuck you. I'm 45 and man.
Right.
Man, go fuck yourself. All right, I'm living life. You living life. Let's just get whatever. But anyway, I'm 24 and. You know how like certain things don't scare you no more?
Yeah.
Like just dumb shit like the dark don't scare you. When you was 6, that shit terrified you. You could, boy, you be like, Ma! You start screaming and your dad, you want to be whoever the fuck. But now, like once you get older, certain things don't scare you. Like for me, it's scary movies. Scary movies ain't dick. I walk in that bitch watching this. I'll be laughing at a scary movie. Look at the way she died. She flipped and then this CGI sucks and you're just laughing. Like, But one thing now, what really scares me. It's the local news. The local news will fuck you up, dog. I was watching the local news with my grandma, bro, and I'm not even shitting you, dog. This is the headline. The headline was, we found a baby's head. We found a baby's head in a tire. I was like, Grandma, I gotta go. That fucked me up because that's not scary to y'all. Y'all just sitting there like, oh, well, I found the baby's head when I was 6.
Pro-choice.
Poor choice. The local news fucks me up. Like, and they say it with that local news talk. Like, we found it. They don't even say, they say it with like, without like compunction, like they don't care, like there's no emotion in it. Like, oh, later on tonight, can your grandma give you a cancer at 12, right on after these messages, or some shit like that. I think I said that joke wrong, but anyway, I mumbled in between, but you get what I'm saying, right? I appreciate you laughing. Because anyone else, I'd have been bombing, but you know, life is good. Another thing, I have been bombing lately, and this has been, because I appreciate bombing. That just brings you back. It brings you back, like, nigga, you're not funny everywhere. But you gotta be funny everywhere. You follow me?
Yeah.
So it gets you like going. Now I come here, I can scream, "What's up, niggas? Hey, what's crackin' lacking?" And then if I go somewhere else, they just gonna be looking at me like I'm ISIS or some shit. Like I got pamphlets out. Hey, join ISIS. Hey, Joe, join ISIS. You'll be a good fit. What else I got? I've been having this. Also, another thought that comes to my mind when I'm like fucking high. I don't know what's up with YouTube, because sometimes YouTube would just like, you ever fall asleep and take a nap on YouTube and then you're watching like some bullshit about aliens and you're like, bro, watch your SpongeBob. What the fuck is this all about? But like, my YouTube went to like a what do you call those? A motivational speaker. Like they're just telling people like, man, just go out there and get your dreams. So don't let nobody tell you nothing, man. Don't let them, fuck them. And I wake up in my haze and I'm still a little high and I just started thinking to myself like, don't you think that they're kind of like motivating the wrong people? Like they're just free willy with that shit. Like there could be a rapist out there going, yes. Beat this bitch. Like they don't have no responsibility. There's never like, oh, also don't hurt nobody. There's never that with a motivational speaker. It's always like, go out for your dreams. Not everybody has the same dream. Nobody want to be a basketball player. That shit been sold. I'm gonna kill my coach. Like that shit. I know I'm taking y'all deep everywhere. I'm all over the place. I gotta find structure. Your set was very nice. I was sitting there hating on it like, God damn. clean set. Oh man. I gotta get there soon, cause like dog, the reason why I probably like talk about shit like this because I used to be a Christian. Yeah, I used to be Christian. Jesus Christ, Lord Heavenly Father, we thank you today.
Okay.
Preach on. We thank you today, Lord, and Jesus and bullshit. I hate it to this day. I'm sorry, I used to be a Christian. That shit fucked me up. We learned about. I'm not gonna take that there. That's too personal. Never mind. But that's why I curse so much or I talk about crazy stuff because they always tell you like, don't think though that's the devil. That's Satan trying to clog your mind up with sin. You're like, what the fuck? I mean, I got you. Oh wait. Okay. That's an inside thought. Yeah, that's an inside joke. Yeah. Okay, that's right.
That's our inside joke, you guys.
I got it too.
Henry, you win.
Yeah, bro, you been eating shit.
I did. I was there with you guys.
Welcome to the School of Comedy, everybody.
He's chewing.
Oh man. I don't know. Are y'all done with this? Jesus Christ, I'm getting heckled by my friends. Ain't that some bullshit? I'm sorry, I've been dying, bro. Where you from again?
Crown Heights.
Is that in the east side? East Coast?
Yeah, it's Brooklyn.
That's Brooklyn? Oh shit. You dope, dog. Like when you walked in, I was like, God damn. Don't you get tired when people come up to you like, yeah, like the Sopranos? You're like, bro, I'll punch you in your goddamn. You know where I'm from, bitch. That's like when people come up to me like, oh my God, Black Lives Matter. I don't hear that shit. I don't need that, bro. So I feel you, bro. When you walked in, I'm like, bro, leave him alone, bro. I don't know. That's why I love Cinder so much. It's because she's her, dog. She's from fucking Jersey, Patterson, bitch. Spit on people's foreheads and throw apple cores at people. What the fuck you think you're dealing with, huh? But anyway, I don't even know what to end off with this. But I'm gonna try and keep. How many more seconds?
Like 30.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Somebody called me a slave the other day, and I'm in off with that. It's fucked up, huh?
That's fucked up.
I'll tell you guys after.
Where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram at Tracy Harris. Not comedy or some bullshit. It's just Tracy Harris. We'll figure it out after.
Please.
It's TRACEY, the Better Tracy's.
Right, there you go. There you go.
The better.
That was, let me tell you, that was a great set. That was a great set.
No, I got backstage. Thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you.
You can't give nobody a compliment.
I would just put a phone in my face. He said, you got this?
Pornography does that to you? Guys, there's other places to be, and this guy coming to the stage is running one of the other places to be. You can catch him at Fanatic Salon, and here he is for you, the one and only Shannon.
Can you explain what happened outside?
You always do this to me. You catch me at the wrong time. Like, I was standing outside in a tidy whitey, so I know my nipples are prevalent at the moment. All right. Okay. That's fine, though, because usually I wear sweatpants because, you know, my dick line is right with your eye line. And I enjoy the uncomfortableness of that. All right? I feed off of that shit. By the way, if I ever turn up missing, you found me. You guys know that apartheid has the word hatred in it? Think about it.
Oh, wait, yeah, wait.
I do jumbles, baby. You know, with all the library time the homeless get, you'd think we'd have a bunch of transient scholars walking around, right? Like discussing Voltaire's motives for Candide. Like, oh, Toothpick, you're such a Philistine when it comes to the classics. Obviously, Pangloss is an amalgamation of, George Wilhelm Leibniz and his rosy look. Hey, man, you got $1? I said, Shane, man, fuck you. Where were we? I'm Irish, so all my homeless have British accents. You know what I like about I've been in other big cities, you know, and the homeless problems are basically the same or on par. Portland is fucking nuts, by the way. You want to go to you think LA is fucking bad. Jesus Christ. But I do like LA homeless because they are Hollywood homeless. Like, they have flair. Yeah. All right? Like, you can walk up to somebody and be like, hey, man, you want to make a crown of thorns out of some rusty old coat hangers? Like, fuck yeah. Like, oh, I love that broker. Hey, man, that baseball cap you got on with the, you know, the boxers and nothing else. We should twist up some pigeon feathers and put them in the top, make you look like a tweaked out Valkyrie. Like, yeah, that sounds good. Hey, you think you've taken that, you know, 3-coat, 4-backpack look far enough? Like, I don't know. What do you mean? Like, well, I'll tell you what. Why don't you take the dirt under your fingernails and rub it like some eyeliner? Alright? Okay. Go rip that one-eyed teddy bear's head off. Let's put it on like a weird fucking chain and put it around your neck like a fucked up Flavor Flav medallion. Look, sir, do I look like a hick? Just because I shit in a dumpster and yell at traffic doesn't mean I've lost my sense of belonging. Good day to you. It's a real problem, people. It's a real fucking problem. You guys remember when tattoos meant something? I do. When I was growing up, you had 3 plausible explanations for shit tons of tattoos. And that was gang, prison, or military. Alright? That was it. Nowadays, especially in old West LA, see you sporting a bunch of fucking tattoos, I assume you're a hairstylist. Or some kind of graphic artist. Okay? All I'm saying is that the mystique has been, it's gone. Okay? It's been sucked into the fucking ether of upper middle class oblivion. Alright? It's like, ugh, my mom and dad are a couple of BMW driving consumer cliches. How do I make a statement? How do I put forth a new plane of understanding so that my individual spirit fire isn't extinguished by the banalities of the American suburb? Since my sense of entitlement is a failed levy of my unrealistic expectations, however, my imagination is a tiny bubbling brook, a little trickling stream that dries up as the tears well when I lose my phone. I got it. I'm gonna get an arm sleeve of a peony that's morphing into a dragon who's throwing a peace sign. Okay? I'll wear skin-tight jeans so that everybody knows how much I hate hip-hop culture. I will get as many piercings as I can afford and then spend my days worrying about my wardrobe. And the coup de grace, y'all. Just a permanent look of just, I guess, like, frustrate. I lost the word. Too bad. That's why you do open mics, people. This is a long bit, and I ain't done it in a while. But it's just like, you know, that annoyed, I guess you would call it resting bitch face look. All right? That's the coup de grace. I'll just keep that permanently etched across my grill at all times. Because, you know, I am Holden Caulfield. Okay? And if that isn't true, then I guess I totally misinterpreted Catcher in the Rye. You know? It's alright, I ain't done that in a while. It's cool. I had to get it out. Shit. So, I used to work at a ladder factory. But it wasn't corporate, so there was no way to really climb to the top. I used to work at a corporate ladder factory, but it turned out it was just the wrong path for me. New app out for longtime heroin users. It's called Vein Finder. Don't worry, guys. It comes free when you download Spoon Maps. New app out for heroin users who are feeling frisky. It's called Matches.com. Let's spoon. New app out for hillbilly heroin users, or more specifically, the families of hillbilly heroin users. It's called OxyCoffins.com. 2 people died while I was telling that joke. All right, that's a real fucking problem, people. Okay, all right. New app out for heroin users who are into arts and crafts. It's called Eppies. That one's a little more esoteric, but that's fine. What was another one I wrote the other day? Okay, I'll just do that real fast. Bang, bang, bang. Oh, you know what I think would be a fun, a fun practical joke show, whatever. What was the one that Ashton Kutcher used to do? Punked or some shit?
Yes, Punked.
Okay, so you could do a punk, but my punked would be like, you invite people who want to do porn, you do the casting couch porn thing, right? And you do it all kind of, you know, like, so where are you from? How old are you? I'm 18, I'm from Ohio. Is this your first time? Like, yeah. How many times have you done this? Like, I don't know, a few times, a few different places and people. And then I set up a stage with a PA and a mic. Right. I turn on some Pointer Sisters like, he's so shy. Get up there, baby. He's so shy. So let me see what you got. All right, let's start off with some one-liners. Nothing big, nothing big, nothing big. All right, just show me what you got, girl. We'll get into some real bits later. Oh, man. So the other day I caught my dog drinking from the toilet, right? So I took a piss in his dish. I call that yin yang. And if you guys believe in yin yang, you think that's a force at work in the universe, then you have to believe that old white people porn is incredibly popular with Asian teens. Fanatic Salon, 3815 Saltel Boulevard, Thursdays and Fridays.
Yes,
7 on Thursdays, 10 on Fridays. Shit show, Shannon O.
Yes. You're on the know with Shannon O. And if you're watching HBO, make sure you check out this next comedian, and you're going to see a lot more of him. Let's give it up for the comedy of the one and only Albert Linton. Let him hear you.
I love you, Sam. Thank you so much, and thank you guys for being here. All of you, except for you. So damn good to be here. What have I done all day today? What have I done today? I worked out this morning, got a facial, got my nails done, and then I ate some chicken, fried chicken, because I'm black and I like fried chicken. And after working out, so it was kind of like useless working out because all that working out, now I've gained all that weight back. I got on the scale, I was 164. I'm sorry, I was 146. And I was like, what the fuck? So I took the scale off of the carpet and put it on the hardwood floor. It turns out I'm 164, not 146. So I'm really happy about that. So it's been a good day. I was not pulled over by the cops. There you go. So it's been a great day. I remember this same day 3 years ago. 3 years ago, this same day was the last time I got laid. So, I remember precisely, too. Yes, I remember precisely that it was 3 years ago today. So, I need to start this out by saying I believe in my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Yes, amen, amen. And so you're here, I'm here, so Jesus is here. So this is all good. This is all good. I just want to bless this house right now, and especially my good friend Tracy, who used to believe in Jesus, but Jesus still believes in you, brother. I just want you to know that. Jesus still loves you. I can't stand you, but Jesus loves your ass. Just kidding. We ought to go over to his place to his salon sometime. You with me?
Oh, I have.
Yeah, I know that. Oh, I said you and I.
My bad.
I'm just coming out. Must be speaking French or some kind
No,
of
I'm
shit.
sorry.
I didn't know I could speak a foreign language. I didn't know.
You just will shut
All right. So I'm gonna quit smoking. Thank you very much. No applause needed. No, please don't. And please don't. Don't stop. No, stop. No, stop. Yeah, I'm gonna quit smoking cigarettes so I can spend more time smoking pot. Because I have 15 steps that I have to go through. I have this little pamphlet. This is from the Church of Latter-day Saints.
Oh my God!
Right up the street. They're my new friends. And this is how to quit smoking permanently. And I am all for it. First of all, you start with prayer. Prayer begins everything. People who laugh at prayer don't know how powerful prayer is. Because you're laughing. But keep praying because you will get what you want. Apparently you want God's foot up your ass. So keep right on. I don't know where I came up with that from. Anyway, I got 15 steps. So I've got to avoid temptation. Oh, why the fuck am I here? Why am I here? And I have to prepare by having all the necessary items that I need. Grapefruit juice. Say nothing about tobacco. I think that's an oversight. Prepare and then brush your teeth. I think they're just talking shit now. Brush your teeth and then gargle with cinnamon flavored mouthwash. And brush your teeth every time you smoke, no matter what. And then have plenty of snacks available. Grapefruit and vitamin C. Grapefruit juice and vitamin C. Breakfast. I don't eat breakfast. But they want you to have a big breakfast. I'm from the South. You know what a big breakfast is? It's like biscuits, gravy, 4 or 5 sausage patties, 5 or 6 strips of bacon, grits, and eggs. That's the big breakfast. Maybe I'll have a cantaloupe or something like that. Do some shit like that. So, and keep busy. Keep busy. So I gotta stop smoking because every time someone sees me smoke, they start having bad thoughts about me. Like, oh, you're gonna get cancer. I don't need people thinking like that. I'm just smoking a cigarette. I'm not inviting cancer. Come on. Don't lay that shit on me. I'm just smoking a cigarette. You're gonna get cancer. No, you're gonna get my foot in your face. Get the fuck out of here. You're fucking crazy. Don't be cursing at me. Get the fuck out of here. All right, so, and don't be negative. Oh, I got an audition. Nice. Friday, thank you.
Okay.
And it's for Reverend Al. Reverend Al again. I'm so in love with you. Reverend. Whatever you want me to is alright with me. Because you make me feel so brand new. You remember that one?
Unreal.
Yeah. Let's move on and do some other stuff. All right.
Who sung that song?
Al Green.
Let him sing.
Yes, that was good. I was going to say I like your shoes, but I can't stand them. Fuck them shoes. I hate them shoes. Stand those shoes. Those are cool kicks. They are. I was like, damn.
I wish I could have them made.
I wish I had Sunda money. Yesterday, Monday she was in with a full-length mink coat on. And that's one of 5 that she owns. Sunda money means you can have that kind of shit. And she drives a Mercedes.
Lexus.
Her husband, Alexis, I'm sorry. Thank you, Sam.
No, that's a thing.
And her husband just adores her.
Oh.
and
Can't you
spends
tell?
all of his money on her. He would buy her the stars, the moon, the sun, or he'd buy her anything she wants. He just adores her, and that is
It's
so
our
good to see.
anniversary today.
That is so good to see. Yeah, congratulations, Cindy. Yeah, that's really good. How many years?
You know, I don't know because we live together, so we're trying to figure that out.
Yeah, see, I wouldn't count either, because if you're counting, it's kind of like you're putting a limit on it.
Right.
So I wouldn't count.
It's been a couple of decades.
That's excellent. So speaking of, so today I talked with my ex-wife, right? Because now that I'm hanging out with the brothers at the Church of Latter-day Saints, I feel a sort of. All right, give me a sec. So I'm hanging out with brothers over at the Church of the Latter-day Saints. Oh, man, I need to blow my nose. I'm sorry.
All right.
This is comedy, everybody.
Change your dealer.
Tragedy is comedy.
That's that Terminator gun.
All right, so, what was I talking about? Dealers?
Latter-day Saints.
Church of Latter-day Saints. So I was talking to my ex-wife. Thank you very much. I was talking to my ex-wife, who's not actually my ex-wife. She's still my wife, but I've not seen her in 9 years. So I don't know where she is. I don't really care where she is, but we stay in contact every year or so by phone. So today I felt the need to call and curse her out because I like doing that. You know, sometimes I call her and hang up the phone. I do, just to fuck with her, right? And then when she calls back, I answer like this: "What the fuck you calling me for?" Because she's an ex. She ain't really shit. That's why she's an ex, and that's why I fuck with her, right? So today I said, "You know, hon," I didn't call her hon. I said, "You know, bitch." No. So today I was like, "You know, lady, you should join with me the Church of Latter-day Saints, and we should work on reviving our marriage." And she sent me a text back, "Fuck you! Fuck you!" That shit was in caps. Not regular caps. She went out and bought a special set of caps. This just was that big. Fuck you! So apparently she loves me so much that she just can't stand the idea of sharing the same city with me or something. So I texted her back. I said, "Relax, girl. Calm down, bitch. Take it easy. I'm not coming to wherever the hell you are. I don't even know where you are. I'm just saying we just need to communicate. That's all. I mean, just communicate. Just be friendly. That's all." But she doesn't want to be friendly, so I said, "All right, well, you know, glad I fucked your sister." Not to mention your brother. What do I got, baby? One?
You got like 30 seconds.
30 seconds. Hey, you can find me on Facebook, Albert Linton. You can find me on Instagram. Instagram? You can find me on Instagram. And then if you go with the Instagram, you'll find me there too on the Albert Linton Comedy. And please watch the upcoming season of Lace. It's on HBO. I'm on the second season. I play character Wallace Erickson. It's called Lace, L-A-C-E, Season 2. Hope to see you around again. Thank you! Welcome to
Yes! Oh my God, you're so funny.
Thank you, love.
I got some for you. That's a beautiful ring, by the way. And
Okay.
it feels nice, too. Right across. Did I get your name?
I'm
You
Joe.
again? Joe Reed? See? It was Joe Reed. You didn't think I would see, right? Joe Reed, where'd you come from? San Diego? You the one? No?
No,
No, you're not Williamsburg.
San Bernardino.
San Bernardino. All right. I have no idea. Is it by Disneyland? That's all I ask. I call Sam. I go, "Sam, where is it? By Disneyland?" Not everything is by Disneyland. That's what she tells me. Sam says, "It's everything by Disneyland." All right, well, let's get going. Let's get teed. Let's get ready for the comedy, Mr. Reed. Let's do this. There you go.
LA School of Comedy.
Hey,
Wow.
everyone.
Thank you. Can you graduate from here? Is that a
Yep.
cool?
Or you just stay here
Cool.
forever.
Yep. No, I don't need another useless degree. I'm just kidding. sure it's great here.
Just follow them.
So it is a school then. So you who's in the school then?
That's all confidential.
Oh, sorry, okay.
From Jersey, we just keep it,
Got it. This is cool setup.
That's confidential.
Yeah.
No, this is cool. I like it. I'll keep going. I've been really trying to use my primal energy recently. I'm practicing some noises. Okay, so there's the curious ape. What? And there's the aggressive ape. And then there's the sexy time ape. So I'm an adult now. I'm no longer a juvenile. I've left the nest. That was a bird joke. You know, yeah. We like birds. This is such an intimate room. I don't know what to do. Jesus.
It's still a nest.
Oh. Come on stage, babe. Let's talk this out. Hey guys, you know how it's your anniversary. It's our 3-month anniversary.
Congrats.
3 months. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Let's make a nest.
We're pregnant.
Don't you fucking say that. Fucking say that right through all these fucking people. This is how it's gonna happen. God damn it. I love you, babe. If you were pregnant, fuck it. Let's do it. Let's fucking do it. Fuck it.
There you go.
Wow.
So every time, I'm an adult now, but every time I go home, I go to my parents' house, okay, and I fucking raid their pantry, okay? Go in the, it's just, okay? And I go home with my bag of stuff. It's like I'm on the show Chopped. You know? Mystery ingredients. Okay, contestants, open your baskets. Mushrooms. Trail mix. Smokehouse almonds. We have $30 in our bank account. Time starts now. This is so fun with you here. This is crazy. This is crazy. Last time she came, I bombed, so it's okay. Alright, so this is my impersonation of my best friend Eric's brother-in-law, who's a cop.
Okay.
Calm down! Calm down. I don't give a fuck if you know Eric. Eric's not here, motherfucker. That's a fun one. That was a close call. I almost close call. Eric's not here, motherfucker. You're not pregnant either. I'm gonna make Eric watch me fuck you. Eric has no idea. Eric has no idea I say that, but it's okay. Jesus Christ. So you get, how much time we get up here?
10 minutes.
10 minutes, whoa!
Yeah.
No wonder.
What are you gonna say?
What do I say?
Yeah. Did you pay yet? No, right?
No, I haven't. I got.
You should though.
I got a little money. We got $30 in our bank account.
Cash.
We got
Trail mix.
Get that trail mix.
Oh, you're funny. You better get up there.
I know, right? That's what I'm saying. She is. I tell her this every day. She's funnier than me. Oh, jeez. Okay, give it up for Anna, everybody. All right, so I worked as an EMT. It's a pretty fun job. Kind of funny sometimes. We had an old man one time. He was more confused than usual. We show up. He's like, "Where's my wife?" I was like, "I don't know. Maybe where we go, she'll be there." And he's like, "Okay, well, I want to see my wife." I was like, "Dude, we might see her. She might be there. You never know." And we're in the ambulance, and then I'm in the back, and I'm like, "I gotta take his vitals." I'm like, yeah, he was confused. What else do I have? I mean, that's pretty much it. My name's Joe Reed. Have a good night, everybody. Oh, you can follow me on Instagram at Joey_Reed_. Probably no one's gonna follow me. It's okay. I'll follow you back. Reed_.
REID or REE?
REED. Thank you. You're very supportive.
Oh my god, I know.
Welcome in. Great. Another person. Thank you. Thank you for the time. I appreciate it.
What was the name, Williamsburg? All right. So you know what's really good? That now we got somebody who's from our side of town. Sam, that's always good when we got somebody from our side of town. And from Williamsburg to the East Village, it ain't that far. So I'm so glad to have some New York spirit. So what? I forgot already. Fred?
Oh, Keith.
Keith. All right. I don't know where I got Fred from. I have no idea. But Fred is dead. But Keith is here. Let's give it up for Keith. Get up here, Keith.
Thank you. Very supportive room, right? You guys are fucking awesome. Give a round of applause for yourselves, yeah. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the app Instagram, I'm assuming, right? Fuck this app, dude. This app fucking sucks. I hate Thank you. Horrible fucking app this is. Got me in trouble, this app, you know? I don't know if you guys have ever been blacked out drunk, but I have a lot lately. I mean, a lot of people are like, "Oh, you have a drinking problem. It's because of COVID." I'm like, nah, it was before COVID. You know what I mean? It happened long before, yeah. But I was out on Sunset Boulevard with my pants down around my ankles, trying to take a piss, trying to stop traffic, and this guy in front of me gets out of his car rudely, not happy at all, comes up to me and he's like, I think he's going, trying to help me, like, yeah, I can help you pull it out, like, let's do this, No. He's like very angry, fucking pissed, pushes me, fall back, hit my head. It's about the video right there. It's been floating around ever since, I don't know when. But anyways, it got me banned from a couple clubs. I won't name their names, but he's like, I saw the video. Got me banned from a couple of clubs. One of them rhymes with the Comedy Store, so that's yeah. I'll be back in March. Hey, let me back in March. Yeah, so that's good. My friend, I was gonna go over and have steak dinners with him, and his wife was not Keith, not the fucking pervert, pulling his dick out and shit. She almost divorced him. I almost broke up a fucking marriage. He looks unhappy. Like, oh my god, does this happen? That's why we smoke weed, dude. Stop. Don't drink. But I got outed, I got outed. I feel like I should have fucking committed like a sexual assault or something. At least I would have got, I don't know. That too far right there? I did that in Orange County. They're like, not enough. Go harder. I was like, ew, really? For real? It's all the Disneyland, dude. I was like, molestation. They're like, harder. And I was like, no, I'm not going to do it. But I did it. You know what I mean? Oh, it's horrible, guys. You remember nicknames in high school? Your nicknames? Those were fun, right? Okay. What was your nickname in high school? You have one?
No.
No, that's not a good nickname. All right, we'll skip it. It doesn't matter. It's better than my nickname. Let's put it as you had no nickname. You need a nickname. I don't know. Maybe not. My name is Keith Michael Sizemore. Instead of Keith, they call me Queef. You know what I mean? I don't know what to do. Instead of Michael, they call me Dyko. Instead of Sizemore, they called me Chrysmore. Queef Dyko Chrysmore was my nickname in high school. Yeah. Most fucked up part about that, I was homeschooled, so like, you know what I mean? Debbie's a piece of shit, you know what I mean? Like, fuck Debbie, right? Like, I don't know. Debbie's my mom. Get on board. Come on, people. My dad used to work for NASA. I don't know what your dad did. He was probably a fucking loser, you know what I mean? Like, my dad worked for NASA, you know what I mean? Like, buy a rocket, get one for, like, the same fucking price, because it's a rocket, you know what I mean? Yeah, he worked for NASA. It was never fun when growing up with the dad worked for NASA, you know? Like, he'd be like, hey, Dad, I want a PlayStation. I want a PlayStation. He'd be like, fuck that, I'll build you one. I'm like, huh? I don't even know if that's how that works, dude. That's retarded. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? Found out my dad's a homosexual, 2023 homosexual father, right? Yeah. Thank you. One guy gives a fuck, you know? I was like, yo, hey, Dad, you want to go get some pizza? And he was like, I'm gay. And I was like, whoa, fucking vegetarian? What do you want to do? Jesus. He's got a very amazing laugh, dude. You gotta hand it to her laugh. Jesus Christ. I'm trying to carry you around, like... It's inappropriate right there. That's why we're banned from clubs, Keith. No. I got a haircut, you guys. You guys ever get haircuts? They're fucking awesome, right? You got a haircut? And her guy walked in. I was like, hey, can I get the unregistered sex offender look? That's what I was going for. I think... Fucking Jesus! You just hurt. It just hurts when she live. Ow! My fucking one piece of bit of me that I love is just gone. I don't even know. Jesus Christ, you guys. My mom's been calling me a lot lately. She's been calling me. She'll be like, hey Keith, how's your friends doing? I realize I don't have that many friends, you know? So I go to my friends of what I have and I go explain to them about my problems and whatnot. My friend suggests that I get a therapist, so I got a therapist. Went to my therapist, who was explaining my problems. My therapist suggests that I get more friends. So, I'm like kind of fucked, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what to do, guys, you know? Oh, guys. Well. That's what happens when you fucking suck at life. You guys ever just wake up and you're like, fucking, why? Me today? Huh? Really? You know what I mean? Like, he gets it. He's like, fucking, never. I don't know. I feel like it's like questions and answers right now. I don't know. Like, you know? No, just start naming things. Blue, red, green. I don't know. You know? Right? Broke up with my girlfriend. It's good. Yeah. Thank you. One supportive person.
Right.
Yeah. Nice thumbs up. I appreciate it very much. I did. I broke up with her. She was a private yoga instructor, which I didn't know. Like in Los Angeles, that's code word for prostitute. So that's good. Yeah. She was like, yo, fucking Pilates is my jam. That's what I do. I love Pilates. I didn't know fucking Pilates in Los Angeles is code word for stripper. Yeah, so I was dating a stripping whore. You know what I mean? Like, I just miss her, you know? Like, where is she? Paid all the rent. Like, now I'm fucking stuck at my friend's house and it sucks, dude. It's not fun. You know what it's like to live with a homosexual? I don't know. It doesn't suck that bad. Although, you know what? I came out of the shower the other day. I came out. Don't say that. No, I came out of the shower the other day. I did. I came out in a towel. And he looked me up and down. It was the most weirdest thing that he did. He looked me up and down and he goes, ew. And I was like, fucking what, dude? What do you mean, ew? Like, what the fucking, who are you? You fucking do gross things behind that door. I don't know if it goes, ew. What the fuck? I hear it. You know what I mean? Like, look. Just want to go home. You ever do that? You guys get up here and you guys run through your shit and you're like, you know what? I just want to be fucking home where it's safe and I can drink and no one can fucking find me and I'm chained to a wall so I don't get in trouble and you fucking hate instant. You know what I mean? I don't know, you guys. You guys got any questions to answer?
What's Brooklyn like?
Let's see. What?
What's Brooklyn? What's it like growing up in Brooklyn?
It sucks. Very poor. Very poor. Crown Heights, yeah, very poor. I got robbed a lot when I was a kid. I got beat up a few times. No, I didn't get beat up. I actually talked my way out of that. But there was a few times I almost got robbed with a spoon, which made me I was like, wait, what? Am I not? And I thought it was in fact that only happens in Harlem. You know what I mean? Like, what am I doing? I don't know, you guys.
All right, if I was to go to New York.
Don't ever. Stay here where it's warm and the people love you fakely. You know what I mean? Like, it's so much better here. There, they'll just be like, yo, you suck. Die. Die today. And you're like, oh, God, I want to go back to LA where it's just fucking so supportive and they tell me my dreams are going to come true. And it's never going to happen, but I'm still going to do it. I just keep telling my parents it's going to come. And then they're dead. You know what I mean? And then you just realize that you're like, your whole life was just wasted for nothing. And now you're eating pistachios on your fucking couch and you're like, why? And you have a gay roommate, you know what I mean? That's what happens. This is what happens. All right, guys, thank you very much. It's my time. Where can you find me? In March, you'll find me at the Comedy Store. So, all right, thank you, guys.
All right, do you mind?
Oh, you want me to sit here?
Yeah. Do you mind if I move
Sit
it down?
there.
I'll go right ahead.
Do you mind? Does anybody mind?
No, nobody.
Okay,
I don't mind.
That's a heavy. She doesn't mind. You know why she doesn't mind? Because she's our kind. Let's bring her up here, the one and only Sam.
Oh,
Let her hear you
shit.
guys. Sam says, but I wasn't ready. And if you're new here, don't worry. I'll talk to you after Sam. Don't let me fall.
Hi, baby.
Good to see you guys.
Sammy!
What a fucking night! I liked your set. Is your name Keith? I feel like I knew that. Keith? So you're not a comic. Cool hair, cool piercing.
Not yet.
How do you know him? You kiss.
I did Pilates.
No. You do Pilates? Are you kidding? Are you serious? I'm gonna sit down. I never sit down. I've been told I need to take a break. Okay. Really quick, can we clap it up for LA School of Comedy?
Right?
Is anybody timing me?
Yes, I got you.
Fuck you. Why were you so quick to time me? Okay, I'm gonna go around the room and say nice things about everybody because my love language is words of affirmation. Okay, I'll start with Shannon. Shannon, you're hilarious. Shannon is young and old. Let's clap it up. He's what we call an enigma. Irish as fuck. Such a cutie. Blue eyes. Clap it up.
Beautiful.
We're done with Shannon. Let's move on to Tracy. Such a cutie! Such a cutie! Mwah! Hilarious. Henry Laz, my Jewish brother-in-law. It's so good to see you. I'm done with this game. I am so fucking done. Keith, I liked your set. I've never seen you before. Is this your first time here?
Yeah.
So, where are you from?
Williamsburg.
Crown Heights. Say it again? Crown Heights. Where is that? Brooklyn, New York. They're giggling. I'm from what's called the West Coast. I feel like East Coast is like, I'm the East Coast. Fuck you. West Coast. The only bit I have about the West Coast is dating in LA. Because everyone's like, dating in LA. You know what I'm saying? Keith gets it. Dating in LA is just dating. So I see a lot of protests. And y'all are funny as fuck. Because you know I'm in the corner laughing and you're all like, this is you guys. And I'm over there editing and laughing. You're not a comic? You're a queen. Oh shit! Oh shit! Lights, camera, action. There's a lot of protests lately. I saw a protest once. And it was a bunch of people, same shirts, no sign. I'm like, is this a family reunion or is this a fucking movement? My family got together, it'd be a fucking movement. I'm Jewish. Thank you so fucking much. Thank you so fucking much. So they were all wearing shirts, right? And it said, stop depression. I'm like, that's too cutesy. Oh, I don't know if you've ever met depression, but here is 40 milligrams of Prozac, and here is depression. Hey, depression. Your psychiatrist called. I think you should stop. All I want to do is stop. Every single day, I just say, stop, go. It's fucking endless. Cool. And then they're like, okay, I don't know, like my psychiatrist at the... What's your name?
TJ.
TJ, you walked in late, huh?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Is this your... No.
My first time. The
Wait.
second time.
Second time here and I've never seen you?
Yeah.
That's crazy. How long have you been doing comedy?
Oh, I'm not a comedian. I'm just an admirer.
Hey.
You admire us? Guys,
That's a sweetheart.
guys,
It's a sweetheart.
I'm sorry, I thought it was my time. I thought it was...
Sam.
That's our payback.
I thought it was me and TJ's time. I am so sorry. Camera 2. So TJ, you know Sunda or you just showed up here?
I just showed up.
Are you dead ass? And you like comedy?
He's my guess. He's lying.
You know him?
Yeah.
On God. You know Eno? So why would you not name drop her? Because she is an absolute star. Let's give it up for Eno. Keith, it's your first time here, Keith. You killed on your first time. There's gonna be more people after you. You're a sweetheart. Okay. So I saw a protest that said stop depression. And I was like, I wish I could just pause my depression, you know what I mean? Like, I wish I could pause it for a little fucking LA orgy. An LA orgy consists of low carb diet, aloe vera lube, and lifts all the way because Uber is fucking, you know, capitalism. So I went to group therapy. Thank you so much. Recently, a comic said to me, he was like, "Are you who you are on stage?" I was like, "King, you're a fucking slut. You're a fucking cunt slut, right?" Yeah. Okay. So porn. Don't look me up. I don't have the, you know, fucking fan base I want yet. I did a one-woman show. It was like the pizza man, the stepsister, the cousin from out of town,
Oh my god.
and like grumpy, aloof dad. You know what I mean? Does anybody have a grandparent who plays an online game often? Nobody. Are you serious? My Zadie will... Okay, this is what I wanted to do. I don't know who's timing me, but like, Baruch Hashem for them.
You got it.
What do I have?
You're like 4 minutes.
Are you dead ass?
Like 3 minutes.
Very nice.
Tracy, can you stop laughing at me? Tracy, can you stop laughing at me?
Bro, sit in silence.
Okay. Can we give it up for Sunda really quick? Sunda Crankfest. About 6 months ago, Shorty got that apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur. TJ got the whole club looking at her. He knows nobody and he's here for me. He's a TJ Maxx and I started comedy about 6 months ago. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Sunda took me in. She's a black Jewish woman, Swedish, looks like a Puerto Rican. She has a cookbook called Kosher Soul Food. She's a mother, and she's kind. And she doesn't have to do this, and she does it. And she took me in, and... This place,
you.
no. So I've been verbally abused. I was asked by a therapist, like, have you verbally abused? Okay, sorry. Have you been physically abused? I was like, low-key. I was like, unbelievable. I'm like, are you trying to talk? Are you trying to talk? 2 minutes. And so when someone gives you the 2 in the corner, I'm not trying to be that bitch, but it's like, look around. You know what I mean? Like, panorama. Anyways, Sunda does not verbally abuse. She's a teacher and she's a mother. And I wouldn't be here without her, and I'm not kidding. And she didn't tell me to say this. Like, I'm not kidding. Albert is sitting a seat away from her.
He's smart.
Oh, I know. You say he's smart, but I've never heard you fart. Albert has changed my life. There's a lot of comedians. What's your name? Alex?
My name's Joe.
Joe and
Hannah.
Hannah and Joe, give it up. It's your first time here? Comedy is really fucking weird. You know, there's TikTok, and there's Instagram, and there's Facebook, and then there's where we are right now.
Right?
There's not a lot of people here right now. And I think it's really important we take in the people who have been here for a while. And so Albert's on Lace, Sunda's here right now. They're taking the time to talk to us. Your shoes are on the stage. Anywhere else, I'm dead ass. Anywhere else, you'd be shit on, baby girl. There's self-deprecate and there's self-defecate. I'm done. I really do. Like, I really appreciate this room. I think I've been taking it for granted. And
We love you, Sam.
We love you.
I wouldn't I really appreciate everybody. I'm gonna bring up. Is it the headliner?
Yeah, he's headlining.
TJ, you're not gonna go up?
No.
Really quick, one second.
I should see you.
The online. Okay, really quick. We are the world. Adam, we are the ones who make up better for Albert. So let Tracy, let's all hear it. We are the. I'm gonna bring up a comedian. Go figure. This is the LA School of Comedy. Seriously, really. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. I'm sorry. I'm gonna bring up the one and only Luke. And give it up for Luke, you guys.
All right, cool.
Yeah, there you go.
That is so cute.
Sam, get off.
You had your time. Now it's mine. Tracy brought up some important things that I would like to talk about now. Getting high at work. Fucking terrifying. What are you talking about? No, I mean, if you get high at work a lot, like I used to, it's fine. You know, you're just chilling. But if you take a break from weed and then suddenly just get really fucking high at work, it's terrifying. Yeah, like when you know, there's only an hour left, you think, oh, there's nobody else is gonna come in here, so you get really high, and then the line just starts forming, and the people don't look like humans; they look like objects, like floating around. And you can't figure out like if a person's like looking at you or like asking you for something.
Okay.
You're like, I could help you. But I don't know what's going on. I don't know what you're asking for. I don't know what a coffee is. I don't know what a latte is. I don't know what that means. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm fucking high. I just needed to talk about that for a sec because that's terrifying.
It is.
And that didn't make me cry at work, but I have cried at work. Where it's like you're flipping down chairs from the table about to open up, just sobbing, you know, because you're burnt the fuck out because it's the service industry and it's terrible. And you don't like doing it, and that's why you're crying.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm burnt out. I hate customers. I don't hate any specific kind of customer. I just hate customers. Like that. Honestly, like it's not even like being rude or anything. You walk through the door, and I want to like have a gun at the counter. You know, like being fucking burnt out, working like 45 hours a week, you understand why people kill people. Like, you fucking get it. Like, and maybe guns are more fun. There's more creative ways, though, to kill people. I learned that in Ohio.
I'm sure.
I've killed a lot of people, you know.
Yes, Luke.
I know my faults. I know it's a problem. I'm working on it. But there are more creative ways to kill people. Actually, I learned it after my grandma passed. That was why I had to leave Ohio, was, you know, the murder investigation. But that's the thing. People have no idea what it's like to take care of somebody who's, like, dying. Like, you learn so many things, you know. You learn about personal dignity, how important that is. You learn about empathy. you know, you learn about the proper way to smother somebody. Like, you know. But I like to say, well, so back up. They had the grandparents had to move in. Grandma has dementia. Grandpa's old and fat, you know, so he's just merged with the couch. He doesn't know what's going on. That's fine. Hey, it's fine. But Grandma's got a little bout of dementia. I think we started kind of realizing it when, like, you know, she's like speaking in a deep voice in Latin, and her head's just kind of spinning around, you know. And when she started crawling up the walls, like, that was where we really knew, you know, we gotta give her help, you know. We gotta help her out. But I, you know, even though I did kill my grandma, I like to say it was the dementia that took her, not my hand on the pillow, you know. But, yeah, people don't know what that's like. Makes you need to get out, you know. And then I got out and came over here and was like, oh, everybody's an asshole. Interesting. Because in Ohio, you know, people want to get in your asshole. Like, about, you know, like, what are you doing with your life? What's all your personal information? What's your social security number? You know, like, this is just a bitch you're talking to on the street. Like, what is going on? And then people in LA live inside their own assholes. I actually had no idea how far you could go up an asshole until I moved to LA. But it's like, you just walk around, you meet people on the street, they're like, hi, that fucking hand comes out of their ass and pulls you up in there, and they start pulling you in, they're like, look at all my shit! Look how great it smells in here! Isn't it wonderful? Look at what I'm doing! Like, I don't care! I don't care! I don't give a shit. I had a pregnancy scare yesterday. And I was like, oh fuck. Like, in this environment, in this climate, I can't have a baby. I'm not gonna raise a child. I can barely pay for my own food. I just eat at the fucking restaurant. Like, I can't raise a child. But then, you know, I was thinking about it. And I was like, people always talk about, you know, just the joy of, like, witnessing your child, like, raising them, you know? Like, the pride you can feel, and, like, you're, like, re-experiencing childhood and stuff. And I was like, that's so powerful to think about. I could have a baby. So I was like, you know, maybe this isn't so bad, you know? We're going to the doctor's office to confirm. I'm like, maybe there's a way forward. But then the doctor told me, you know, I'm just constipated. I'm not pregnant. There's no baby in there. Dark forces at work, biding their time, you know. But I never know what I want though. I'm like, could I see myself with a child? Could I not? I have no idea what I want. Nobody knows what they want. I've been realizing that. And nobody can, like, read other people's emotions to figure out what they want. Like, for example, cafe. Nobody knows. They come in, they're fucking standing there with their friends, like, what do I get? Like, staring at the menu, like, what are you gonna get? You gonna get the Americano? I'll get the matcha. No, you get the matcha, I'll get the Americano. And then we'll split it. But I don't like the Americano. But I like soy milk. But I like oat milk. But I like fucking... It's what you fucking like. I had to pull out the gun. Everybody pulled out the gun, I had to pull out the gun too. I was never expecting to hear, like a monkey impression on the stage, because I've always wanted to do my monkey impression. Oh. And I was like, I'm never gonna have the chance.
Now you can.
But now I can. The precedent has been set. So mine, by your classifications, I would start as, like, confused, maybe curious monkey, and then just an angry monkey. So here it goes. Alright, thank you. That was my monkey.
Where do they find you?
And you can find me at Luke_Andy on Instagram. That's Andy.
Right.
Thank you.
Yes.
God bless you. Great room. Thank you, Susan.
See, he's a rapper now, and you know it. Where the hell do you think you're going?
We got a long drive.
Did you pay?
That's a good camp
It's almost over.
Great.
No, I'm not gonna pay. I'm just kidding.
If you're not leaving, there's only one person.
Oh.
There's one person left?
Yeah.
I'll still pay. How much is it?
15. 10 for you, 5 for
10
her.
for you, 5 for her.
Okay.
We're gonna keep this place open. I'm telling you.
Yes, yes.
We're gonna keep this place open.
Pay.
Somehow, some way.
Are you guys leaving for real?
No, they're gonna stay.
I don't care.
One person. Sit.
I respect you.
I would have left.
Come on. Joe Reed.
I would have
What
left.
the hell is going on with Joe Reed?
He wasn't here for me. I'm getting the fuck out.
Maron, we got to like straighten out over here. All right, so listen. Here's the comedy that you know and the comedy you don't know, but there's only one star, and she is Eno. Let her hear you.
We're gonna end the live first.
Okay. Before we end, okay, so we're gonna bring up Eno later. You're gonna have to see her another place. But before we leave, I just want you guys to know that this Saturday I will be working with Mike Marino at the Comedy Chateau. 10 p.m. show, all Italian. You want $5 off the text family, and it's called Welcome to the Family because we're welcoming you guys as Italians to the family. So with that, I want to say you can follow me on Sunda Live, and if you have a chance, if I don't follow you back, tell me. Like Albert Linton says, Sunda, you'd never follow me back. And I was like, Albert, if you get your ass off of HBO for a minute, maybe you can help me in your cell phone. I gotta stop dropping these names like HBO and Albert Linton, because you know Bobby De Niro taught me that. Don't be a name dropper. Did I say that? So that's all I wanted to say. And if you think you're funny, if people tell you you're funny, you probably are, but you won't know until you take it from the page to the stage. So follow us at laschoolofcomedy.com. Music Maestro, please. Thank you, Samantha.